Well, I think we're live. If we are, welcome back to another adventure. If you're new to the channel, I'm Bear. And let's just take a look around until some of you guys show up. Chester, good morning. Viv, good morning. Millie, good morning, everybody. I was almost wondering if I even had it set to public there for a second. And you guys just started popping in. John, good morning. Mystique, Sherry, good morning, everybody. So this is sort of neat. There's a pond back there. And we're pretty close to Garrettsville again. I've been around Garrettsville a lot lately. However, the reason I'm here today is not so good. I'm currently having my whole back windshield, would it be called windshield? Glass panel in the back of Old Blue is getting replaced today. Ow, that shoulder. On the other side, this is a Jewish cemetery. So, Robert, morning. User Sunshine, good morning. Mystique. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. Mystique, you haven't been able to catch any for a while, huh? It's Sabrina. So the terrible news is now I'm putting more money into Old Blue. I have to have the whole back thing, the whole back windshield replaced. Just one side panel was super duper cracked. I'm surprised it was still holding. But the whole family was nervous because the kids will be riding in the back of the truck on the trip coming up. So I'm getting, and they can't just replace the one panel, so the whole back thing needs replaced because it's got electric and stuff. Dag nabbit. But Old Blue's about ready for the trip. All new tires, oil changed yesterday, and about to have a whole new back window put in. And actually, I think this is the window place calling me now. I'm not positive. We back? Okay. So, dang it, that was the window place from over there. The price they gave me yesterday was on a manual window. So, I thought it was a decent price, and that's why, because I have power. I told them to put the manual in anyway. But yeah, sorry guys. But I figured while I'm waiting for that to get done, because it's going to be a busy day. We're going to be taking off pretty soon. Not today, I don't think, but we got a lot to do yet. But let me turn you guys around this way because I mean, you never know. This is close to Garrettsville. Because when I was looking at the map, this was a little drive to get here too. But when I was looking at the map, I did see Garrettsville like right above it. See if we can see the pond. It is, yeah, you can see it. Georgie, hey Georgie. Oh, did it freeze? I'm glad it didn't kick us off. I did have to answer that one because that was the window place, but so it froze you guys for a minute. That's so cool he's able to jump right back on. I didn't have to start over. Jewish cemetery. We can walk around here a bit. Ooh. Whoa, I just got super duper lightheaded. Oh, super duper lightheaded. Doggy chatting it up down there or something? Okay. Viv, yeah, sometimes that happens to me more than I would like it to. I don't know. It'll almost go down every now and then. Seems like when I get up, or if I'm bent over and I get up, I get really lightheaded. Georgie, yeah, glad you made it. Have a good day. Maria, hey Maria. So look, there's like, can anybody read? Is that Hebrew? Is that what that would be? Yeah. Can anybody read that? Man, their letters look way harder than ours because you got little squiggles you got to do at the ends of them too. Look at all the little squiggles you got to know. Hey Joe. Arabic. Bye Georgie. Joe, we're in a Jewish cemetery right now with a forest. We're close to where those sightings have been happening. Oh, okay, Arabic. And Old Blue is across the street over there having the whole back window put in because it was shattered. Man, that's a G just in the last week. Old Blue sucked up, but I feel a lot safer now taking the trip. Oh man, sun's shining. You know, I think it's supposed to be. Look how pretty it is right now. I can pull my sleeves up, get a little vitamin D. Hopefully it stays like this right here. Our whole trip should be in the 70s, I imagine, going down south. You guys that are around Kentucky, Tennessee, what's the weather supposed to be like this next weekend and week? Has it been really sunny? Watch is calling for like non-stop rain for the next 6 days. Now that we're gone, I could see it. Tina, hey Tina. Oh, look at all the little stones on top of them. This one in here, okay, this, wonder what the difference is. Why are these two separated, I wonder? Because here's some that are separately fenced in, and they got a lot of stones on the top. Oh, that's pretty good. Pray that we live not by our fears, but by our hopes, not by our words, but by our deeds. I like it. Oh, look, this one's got a lot of stones. I wonder what that means. Does anybody know what the stones mean? And sorry, oh, it's not even showing comments right now. Why not? I thought everybody was just really into. There we go. There you guys are. Yeah, it kicked you guys off for me. Chester, cold, some sun, and snow most days? No way. Are you kidding me? You're joking me. In Kentucky and Tennessee, we're going down there and it's about to snow? That is total opposite of what me and Tiff were thinking. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Michigan's getting tornado warnings next week. Oh, thank you, Mystique. Oh my, yes. Are you kidding me? That is so ridiculous. I can't believe that. So it's been nice. It's been nice down there, right? And this next week, you guys is supposed to get all crappy? First 4 days are sun and snow. So half the trip. Well, dag nabbit. That's sort of funny, though. Funny, but not. Because that could take a lot away from what we could do. So here's another thing I noticed. A lot of them have this thing built around the back, which is different than a lot of cemeteries. Rest cloudy and cold snow. Unbelievable. Well, who knows, man? We're very sporadic. So if that's the case, it might be Kentucky and then maybe head to the coast. I don't know. Definitely don't want to go on a nice trip towards the snow. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, Tennessee's right next to Kentucky. Hey, Ray. That is crazy, though. I did not know that. I'm glad I asked you guys that. Because Tiff might have, I don't know if we would have checked. We would have just assumed we was going to be going into way nicer weather. Placing stones on a... Oops, starting to move fast. Hold on. Placing stones on a headstone is primarily a Jewish tradition that symbolizes remembrance and respect. Nice. Thank you, Mystique. Mystique Googled it. Oh, look, we got doubles. Husband, wife. Jennifer lives in Tennessee. We might be heading your way, but now with the recent weather report, my mind is, my gears are already turning. It might just have to be like LBL and maybe hit the coast. I don't know. We'll see. I know the family is not going to be... Whoa! Boy, that branch popped out of nowhere. They're not going to be happy with traveling to snow. Sabrina, yeah. South. Just keep heading south. That sounds awesome, Millie. I doubt we'll make it all the way down to Georgia this trip. But again, like I say, you never know. We have actually changed trips as we were pulling out the driveway. I sort of love that about us. You just never, you really don't know. We was packed up, ready to go on a huge trip, and as we were pulling out the driveway, ended up going to a whole different state, changing the whole vacation just like that. Karen! Oh! Shout out to Karen. We got a new knocker. New knocker. It's an old blue now. Anybody just joining in? We're at a Jewish cemetery right now. Sort of by Garrettsville, where all the sightings have happened. But this water bottle's actually working my shoulder out right now. That hurts. Old blue's over there getting the back window replaced. So while that's happening, I figure I'd go live and chat with you guys for a bit. Pretty cool spot too. Sabrina, kind of feels like all the national and state parks and forests are loaded with biological creatures made by our secret programs. There is a lot of activity. I was talking to Dan the other day. Is it the Brer Road monster, which is a dog man out in it's north. But there was just a recent sighting of him too. Infinite 7. God bless you. So you're right, there's all kinds of reports right now coming out from different places between Bigfoot and Dogman here recently. A lot of activity. It's the times we're in. I wholeheartedly believe that. If people are coming across more of these things, that's where we're at. Whoa, it's jumping on me. Transmission for the 4x4. Getting the trucks ready, getting the vehicles ready. Batgram, hi. Thanks, Sabrina. I missed that. Ronnie. Oh, I appreciate you, Ronnie. Oh yeah, Karen sent in a big package, fan mail, and it had like paintings. And I was wondering, Karen, did you do those paintings? Were those yours? It was pour art, and I've seen those done before. It always intrigued me, looked real interesting, and I would have liked to have tried it myself. We never have, but that was cool that you sent those. But I was wondering when I was looking at them, like, you did them? Oh, that's cool. So you do pour art. And then, so she sent me some pour art. And some of you guys might not know where that is, but some of you guys might. So some pour, I don't even know if I'm saying it right. That's what I call it, pour art. And then this hard ball that was made out of Kentucky red dirt to be close to the earth. And a new knocker. The biggest knocker yet. This would make a good weapon too if you needed it to be. If you needed protection, you're out knocking and needed protection. Those eyes, seeing you and Tiff were crazy. I'm hoping, I don't know how LBL's going to go actually. I might be alone. I would have liked Tiff to have come out with me, but I don't know. Marissa's older now. It might just be me. She might have to be back with the babies, and I go pitch a tent somewhere. Maybe they'll get a room. But I would have liked for her to have camped with me at the LBL. I just don't know if that'll happen. Karen, yeah, good. It's a thumper. It's a thumper. It would ring a bell for sure. I love when Tiff comes out with me too, but she really doesn't like it. She doesn't like it at all. And she probably will again someday, maybe, maybe. But she probably will get after enough time goes by, and she'll do it for me and you guys. But yeah, she does not like it. Those caves, did you guys see the recent? I want to go back there too. It got dark so quick. There's more big caves out there, and we got lost. I was actually I started for a few moments on the inside. I started feeling a little panicky because of where we was at, the kind of cliffs and holes and everything that was around there, and I had no idea. I had no idea where we was at for a minute. B didn't have no idea for a while, but I think he kept just following, thinking I'd get it. But there was a moment where I started thinking like, oh crap, man, this is not the place to get lost. So I'm thinking the next time I go, I'm gonna have to find these places in the daylight. Find them all in the daylight first. That's gonna make it safer. I mean, nothing's safe about that at night. Nobody should ever. Don't anybody try that. I was worried about B taking the wrong step. I wasn't really worried about me because I'm confident in my abilities, but I was worried about B maybe just making the wrong move. He hasn't hiked that kind of stuff much. Yeah, she's a nurse, not a Bigfoot hunter. She's not a cryptid hunter. Abandoned place, going into somewhere abandoned, forget about it. She has sat outside a handful of times while I've ran into places. Oh. Oh, okay. That made a sound that it hasn't this whole time. And it sounded like somebody just had like a jumpsuit on behind me moving. Startled me. Sabrina, he was, man. And I was wanting to go to like the craziest place. He didn't even go in that first cave. He's like, no way, man. No way. I'm like, I gotta see what's in there. Yeah, and she's been pressing in too. And you know, it talks about us not going out and do. She's like, I just want to be surrounded by light. She has no interest in the darker side of things, which is good. I mean, I'm sort of glad she's correct. She is correct. Karen, those caves, I know I want to go back. There's more. There's more big ones. Awesome ones. It got so dark on us. I got turned. I had no idea where that cave was at. No idea. That second one. Never even found. I didn't find either. There was two that I planned on going into for you guys, and didn't find either one of it. As soon as it got dark, man, I was, like I said, on the inside. There was a moment when I was I had to bring myself down. Like, no, you'll get out. You'll get. But for a moment, it's like, oh crap, man. This could be bad. Oh, Melly, you got a good screenshot of in the cave hole. Ooh, awesome. Is that on the community post? Yeah, I don't reckon nobody. We're not supposed. Yeah, don't try to go out and go on those kind of explorations. Just because you see me do them, I don't want anybody else to attempt them. I am a professional knucklehead. Not made for everybody. Cal, hey Cal. Did I see what you saw? I don't know. I haven't gotten to go back. A lot of times the timestamps, there's so many times, I don't get to go back and check them all. I don't. I'm glad you guys, and I'll check the community post to see if you guys put them on there. I don't have time to, I just really don't. Because I get a lot of timestamps, and I always think that's awesome because you guys are spotting stuff. Just to go back and check them all, I just can't. Hey, all C and I. Old Blue, how long's it been? Okay, probably still got about 20 minutes. Old Blue, windshield. Anybody just tuning in? We're at a Jewish cemetery close to Garrettsville. But I had to bring Old Blue in here to get the whole new back window put in because it got shattered. And we couldn't have that before the trip. So that's what we're doing. Tying up all the loose ends on Old Blue before the trip. Which you guys, anybody just tuning in, I just found out could change in the middle of it now. This could be one of those sporadic, our plans totally change. Because it's calling for snow like 4 days after we're there. And yeah, nobody's going to go for that. So either we'll probably head to the coast or further south maybe. Hard to say. But I know they're not going to want to go down there to hang out in cold snow. Cal, I have no idea. I do not know how it happened. It's been a mystery, actually. I don't know if it happened while I was out on one of the adventures. I never heard a bang. There was never a thump or anything like that. But I was driving, and a lot of times if I'm going to do lanes, I'll still do my head back to look, to check. And I looked back, and that's when I noticed tons of cracks all through that one back panel. And then every day it's gotten worse. By the time I got it here, it was nothing, but I don't know how it held in place. Thank you, Lord. I'm thinking he must have just been holding it there for days because it looked bad. Karen, I know, that's what I was saying too. Like, come on, really? I was upset about having to get new tires and an oil change. I'm like, man, but at the same time, it's like, okay, Old Blue's got new tires now. So the window was like a whole other kablow out of nowhere. But poor Ray, man, I'd be picking her up from school. She'd be freaking out for like the last 3 or 4 days if they had to ride in the back seat. She was so nervous to ride in that back seat. She is now a new old girl. Yeah. Newer old girl, yeah. She's sort of new. She's got to be happy. That oil change, they always like that. Let me get you guys on a prettier camera. I'm still sort of blown away about the weather report now on the trip coming up. Kathy, that sounds cool, but I wouldn't want to charge for a meet. If I did do a meet and greet, I wouldn't charge you guys. I'd say if you can find out where I'm at, come up and give me a big old hug. For free. But it would be cool if I ever did that to be able to have some bearware. And if you wanted bearware, that'd be fine. But yeah, I couldn't. That just doesn't sound right. $25 to meet me? I'd like to meet you for free. Yeah, meet and greet sometime. I don't know how that's ever going to happen. Probably not this trip for sure. because the babies and Tiff. And oh, 1 second, guys. I do have to pick this up real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry again, guys. This live was a little different. I just thought it was cool that we had a cemetery and a woods here close to all those sightings. So I figured I'd go live with you guys while that window's getting fixed. That video's in the description. If anybody hasn't seen it, I imagine all you guys that come to my lives have seen it. You guys are the fam. Kel, we're going to be heading to Kentucky here super duper soon. And after that, I don't know. We was going to hit like Tennessee, the Smoky Mountains and all that. Now I guess we're just going to play it on weather. Even if it snows, we still might. It'll be up to the family. I'll go in the snow. Smokies in the snow or wherever we're at. I didn't think they would, but we'll see. Ray, no idea yet. I got... There's 2 places I would like to stop. I don't know if I'll be able to get to both of them. I really do. If not, I will go back. And I don't want to say it out loud yet, but I found a whole nother spot in the LBL with a crazy history and story that I don't know, maybe some of you, probably a lot of you guys haven't heard of either, because I brought it up to somebody else, another creator, Dan. He didn't hear of it. So, and it's spooky, man, and the story's crazy. Like, I'm getting the chills thinking about it. There is a breeze blowing on the back of my neck at the same time, but creepy, man. And if I could get that, I'd love to be able to do that video for you guys. Vampires. I'll say that. It was like a real thing happening with people sucking on each other and stuff. Sucking the blood. So, hopefully. I know I found out about it the other day and got super excited about it. Because I seen the place too. It comes with an abandoned place. Here, I'm going to set you guys down for me to get a drink. Get you a good view. Chat amongst yourselves for a second. Wet the whistle. Here's the thing. If I'm able to get to this vampire place, if I can do that for you guys, I will be totally alone. And that is terrifying. It makes it so much better. Like, I'm getting super duper nervous just thinking about it. Because I'll be all by myself. My heart's racing right now. I'm going to be all by myself going through a forest to an abandoned place where a vampire cult yeah. Oh, I'd love to do that. Sorry, guys. Or what was that? I better check. What was that? Okay. Oh, wow. What happened to the comments? There we are. Yeah, Kel. Yeah, Vampire Hotel. Also known as Hotel California. Well, I was talking to Dan the other day, and I mentioned it to him after I found it. and he hadn't heard of it either. Kel has heard of it. She nailed it. Ain't that crazy, Kel? That is crazy. So you know the story then too. I'm getting nervous again, picturing myself. I have no idea what to expect. I have no idea what to expect. That just makes it more better though. So hopefully, I'm gonna try. We'll see. And I'd also would like to I imagine, man, because what they were doing back there was a lot of stuff happening back there with human blood and animal sacrifice. All kinds of stuff was happening back there. I imagine it's definitely had doors open, no doubt about it. It's probably just like a major hole now. Hotel California, well, the song, that's singing about the pit right there. They're talking about the pit. And this Hotel California, out in the middle of the woods with a vampire cult, pretty much the pit. So they do line up with each other. Perfect time for a weed eater. But my window probably is getting close to being done. I'd imagine. Oh, is that my truck there? Nope, another truck. Not only that, but we also have a weed eater. And you know, I would love to do a camping. I want to narrow it down, try to get close or the area. I don't know if I can find the exact area, but I want to get close to the area where the family was supposed to have been ripped apart. Man, I don't know what happened there. Cemetery and weed eater interfering. Are we back on? Okay. Look in the woods. Dogmen love cemeteries. Melly, check email for DM Paxson Cave. When did you send them? I wonder if I screenshotted them. Because somebody sent some into my email. I was so busy. And then I got into something right afterwards, but I was going to put it on the community post myself. But that's why I ask you guys too, because in my head, I got so many things going on in my head at sometimes. It's hard to get done some of the things I want to get done. So like I was in the middle. I was even checking emails, which is I forget to do too often. So I was going through it and I found some pics you guys just sent. And I screenshotted them. And I have no idea what happened after. I got sidetracked. Oh, okay, Melly. No, I haven't seen yours yet. Because it wasn't last night. Let's see. Where could you guys send me? Do you know of any cool in the LBL areas? Other spots? Like Kel, you might. You knew the Vampire Hotel. Any cool spots maybe I can look up and hit too. Because right now, what I have is Dogman in a Vampire Cult Hotel. Which sounds like it should be enough. Tyler, hey Tyler. It wouldn't let you? Is this all email or is this community post too? It won't let you add on the community post. We're getting close, Tyler. Right now we're in a Jewish cemetery. I went live with you guys because Old Blue's back windshield was shattered. And I had to get it replaced before our trip. So that's what we're doing right now. But what's sort of cool, so weird how many times I've been up in this area, Garrettsville, because it's like an hour from me. And I'm right by Garrettsville again, where all the sightings, the area where all the Bigfoot sightings have happened here recently. But out of all the quotes that I got, these guys were the best priced. Ooh, ow. Anybody want to watch him weed eat? I wonder if he walks. Oh, no, it's a blower. He's blowing. I'll show you the gates outside here. Getting louder. And we are about to get off here in a minute. Then. Right after I show you guys these gates, because Old Blue's got to be about done. And I still got a lot to do to get ready. Oh, what else? Did I mention everything? Thank you, though, Karen, for the fan mail. And she slipped a little cash in there. Anybody that wasn't on, we got a new knocker, heavy duty. This sucker's a big boy. I'll be taking it on the trip. So we got a new knocker in. We got this shiny ball. It's like a hard, compressed, shiny ball of Kentucky red dirt. Keep you in tune with like the earth, hold it. And then Karen does pour paintings, and she sent me some pour paintings. At least that's what I think they're called. And a nice letter. And appreciate it, Karen. Thank you. It's always exciting getting them too. Yeah, Kel, new knocker. I don't think this one's gonna break on us. We're getting close. We're getting closer and closer to like mini ball bats. They read that. Oh, Kel, an Aztec death whistle. Do that. I would blow on that sucker for sure. I've always wanted to try one of those. I would definitely blow on the Aztec death whistle. It is crazy. Sounds scary too, but it's supposed to, yeah, it's supposed to amp stuff up. Anyway, okay, I'm about to cross the street. Go check on Old Blue. Hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. Some good ones coming up. Freewheeler. And until next time, peace. Love you guys.